Hello everyone, welcome back to Positron Plays Darkest Dungeon Crimson Court. Okay, we direly need to go on a blood run. We have 2 vials of blood remaining. Now fortunately, both Thien and Robert here are in passive state. And I'm taking Rooster along because Robert and Rooster seem to go together quite well. And we have Tredello here in the front line to hopefully provide a little extra healing and some damage. So, we're gonna need food. We're gonna need maybe a couple shovels, a couple torches. This is a short one, but I remember running into trouble with that last time, so... maybe we'll just take one of everything else. I'm trying to think now. Is there things to use medicinal herbs on? There are. There are bandage things. There aren't anti-venom things, I don't think. Or are there? It only costs 150 to take one, so I might be able to try something on there. I can't take any of the blood with us because we need 2 blood in town for our wasting heroes. So I think we're just going to run with this. It's only a short mission, so hopefully it'll go okay, and hopefully we'll get a good amount of blood out of here. Really, we're looking to get at least 8, hopefully 10 or more would be ideal. That's interesting. It says fire is an effective tool against insects. Is that just a hint that you can burn like those insect pods? Probably. Trinket setup's a little different than usual. I actually don't have our highwayman trinket on. I just gave him raw damage. So this stress is gonna be through the roof. And I opted for the wounding helmet on Rooster. And just using the sacrificial cauldron and the fortifying garlic on Thien. So a little bit more of a heavy damage setup, a little less utility. We'll see how that goes. Right, because I can shovel these. I probably should have brought more shovels even.
Fortune, waiting to be spent.
Now we know that I could bust open one of the wine things for firewood, but that seems like a really bad idea. We'll be using Reclaim pretty heavily here, I would imagine. Ooh, unfortunate dodge there from Thien. That would have been a good kill. Would have avoided the spit here, which ended up being an 11 crit. Oh boy. Oh, this is off to a rough start already. We're probably going to take that blight off of Robert here. Rooster also has one. Yeah, if we get like 8 turns on Tredello to do all the things he needs to do, that would be swell. Alright, probably just kill this here.
Continue the onslaught.
We can move those up a bit. Could have tried to kill the one in the front, but I would rather just get rid of the spitters. We get a stun on Tredello, which is actually awful. It really prevents us from doing a lot here. Almost enough damage to kill them all. Gonna need to try to heal Robert, I think. Ooh, only for 3. Not good. We can get some kills on these. He has a very high bleed chance, so I figured that was pretty much a guarantee. That's partly due to his set trinket. Another blight. Damn. Now we could decide to dump one of these blights, but I don't know if we want to use our only anti-venom for that. It is 6 damage though. Yeah, we'll do it. Actually, I have to eat a little food too. We don't have a ton, but it is a little concerning. You're gonna take 2 damage. You're gonna take 6 damage. But if Tredello gets hurt, I'm not too worried about it. So we're going to have to do some backtracking in this dungeon no matter what. So we might as well just head pretty straightforward here. Alright, combat coming up. There's a bunch of the maggots. And we know that these can be a lot more dangerous than originally thought. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, we got the kill that time. Kind of got a crit on the wrong one, but that's alright. Probably just kill off this one in the back. And it'd be a tough one. Do we want to do a grape shot and cross our fingers for a crit, or do we just want to try to one-shot one of them? 8 to 15. I think we can just go for the one-shot here. Nice. Only rolled 9, but that's all we needed, fortunately. That's not going to be... No, I stand corrected. It is just enough to get the kill, so we can actually spend some time healing here. I'm not going to heal Tredello because we're going to rely on him healing himself. Again, always risky, but hopefully it'll pay off.
Cleansed from our lands.
Nobody really has any stress. So we could just try to open this. Nah, let's just use a torch. And I think you can get loot out of that if you just open it, but felt a little too risky. If we were down lower on torches than I would. This is also an extremely heavy scouting group. Both Robert and Rooster have pretty high scouting stats. Ooh, this is a nasty one. This Ghoul and the Chevalier. That's a really kind of sketchy combo here. I think we want to kill... I think the Ghoul is probably the least of our worries, relatively speaking, but we should be able to get some good work done here. What I'm thinking is we try to get Trudello below 50% and have him exsanguinate. Actually, do we even have exsanguinate? Sure don't. Okay, that was not my brightest idea. Alright, so we can do damage versus marked, but it's too far back. So we'll just bleed it. I've not had the best ideas for this combo. Yeah, this is scary. Did not think this through. That's a 6 damage bleed. Good dodge. We're probably gonna need some outside healing as well. Only a 9 damage, even with the mark on. That's not good. Okay, so we're gonna do a reclaim. Doesn't really matter who we do, or I guess it's a redeem rather. That was good, but a little scary. Do I want to heal him also? I don't think so. I don't think he needs to be healed. I think we're better off just trying to kill these. We can get big hits here. Only 10 damage though. I'm not getting that mark benefit that I would like. That's a little better. It's still going to take 2 turns though. Howl's coming in with the horror. Everybody got horror on them. So the Chevalier is dead. We don't need to attack it again. So we can just kind of focus on the rest of our party. Now this is actually pretty good because we can get Redeem going here and heal up both of these. So I'm actually not going to attack those. Well, there's no purpose in attacking, and there's probably no purpose in marking. I guess we just do the heal. I mean, we'd only win for 3 anyway, and it bled him too. The real question is 6, maybe a 10 bleed. You have 8 health. Yeah, we have to do redeem. I would love to take that bleed off of him, but we do have a bandage, so we could use that. And we're gonna have to. That's a 7 damage. That's a 21 damage bleed. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to handle that.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Yeah, I'd prefer not to, but I don't think we really have a choice. I think it's just too risky. There we go. There's vial of blood too. All right, that's gonna tick for 6. Bloop. So this brings the curiosity then. Would we want to put ourselves in a situation where I get rid of punish and we only take exsanguinate and then he only attacks when he's below 50% and heals the rest of the time? That seems ill-advised. Doesn't seem that good. It's tough. This character definitely has one of the more prominent ability sets, I would say. Really tough to decide what's best. We could also just have him do exsanguinate instead of redeem, and then he would be offensive and... Well, I kind of like Thien marking, though. I don't know, tough calls. And that's, I mean, that's a sign of, like, really good design. It's just a really well-designed character. Alright. I think we will just do the redeem here. Play safe. Basically back to full health for an extremely powerful heal. Nice, got a crit there on one of those spiders. So one of the spiders is already dead. Which means... Ooh, you're gonna get stunned though, aren't you? Yep. Bummer. I was gonna say, okay, grape shot and kill that third one, but that's not gonna happen now. Probably just try to kill this one. 1 point short. Need to get Rooster a little more oomph. In fact, he's probably not upgraded because we've been kind of short on cash. So he's probably a point back on his abilities and weapons, would be my guess. No, he's actually caught up. Alright, what do we do here? Go for the kill. Yeah.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
It's only a single hitter, but hopefully we get Robert a turn here so we can just clear out the front and do a little damage to the back. I think we will take your blight, so it saves 6 damage off of him. Alright, you're gonna kill the second one, and Robert take care of the first. Let's do a dash, why not? Bleed amulet. Interesting. Is that better than the...
Victory nonetheless.
Might be better than the Jester one. How do we want to handle this? I dump the Jade. Probably leave the bandage behind. And then we'll open these here. Good, there's 4. I'm not sure what you're supposed to use on that one. Unless that's... maybe you could just break those as well as the regular ones, I guess. I suppose they are basically the same thing. The reserves, I think, are just guaranteed not to be broken or anything like that. So I guess you'd be guaranteed 12 blood from it, which is pretty good. I was debating if I wanted to heal there. I don't think so. I think we'll wait for him to take another hit. I was a little stack up the bleed on her. That's 7 already. So she's dead next turn. She's gonna buff everyone though. Ah, she did go to the front row. That's unfortunate. Would have preferred. Actually, let's move this guy. Ooh, he resisted. Never mind then. It's a blight, I think. Good dodge there. He was gonna be kind of in trouble with that hit. I think we up the riposte. Whoa, 23 crit from that melee attack. That was nuts. Alright, let's do some damage here. Do we heal someone? Yeah. Let's go Rooster. Getting some pretty bad rolls on the cultist heals, but fortunately, Tredello's been kind of keeping up. Unfortunately, I think... I want to see if we get another turn on Tredello to take that blight off. Nah, that's fine. So we probably don't need keys. I keep forgetting that. Go back in order. I'm gonna watch Robert's health here. It's a little sketchy. What do I want to do? I guess we'll get rid of the holy water, take the crests. This is partly a money run too, so. Alright, we're clear out of there. I do want to explore the entire area if possible. Right, you are in Craving. Do we want to put him in Bloodlust? Probably. Might actually do a second blood run as well, because just this one is only going to give us enough for a couple rounds. I mean, almost our entire hamlet is cursed at this point, it seems. We'll go through here, we have a trap. Should be easily resolved by Robert. Good. I think I will give... This is now we're getting risky with it. No, I think... that's a bummer. Okay, we resisted anyway. I could have given him a blood and gotten the items, but I think we need to have some reserve here. Alright, this is going to be a fog. We do have a torch. Clear that. Good. And I think this is actually the end of the mission right here. Because those, yeah. Do we want to hang out here? Or do we want to just go back and do another maybe? Let's just take the easy victory and head back. Still got some money. Got a lot of blood. Got some decent amount of heirlooms and such. Got Fiend to level 3, which is also good. Rooster got a lethargy. My god, man. Has Rooster had the most diseases of anyone in our hamlet? Like, it's gotta be, right? I feel like he's gotten those level up diseases an incredible amount of times.
Rare and wonderful thing.
Alright, back into the medical ward with you, my friend. Is actually remarkable. Alright, Strathsty needs some stress healing. And Cathara. I think we'll dump this bleed amulet. And we'll dump this cursed incense as well. Gets a little more money here. Now we could take Hair on a blood run. I think I'll do another blood run. Ah, it's a easy mode one. Yeah, let's see if we can do another blood run here. With some lower level people just quickly in this episode. So we'll take... Alright, now I kind of wish I hadn't put Strathsty in there. So we'll probably have to go no heals, which is going to be scary. So we'll take, like, Solomon, Yachty, Sauce, and Linessi, perhaps? So you will take protection. I want to figure this out here. You're probably not going to heal. I mean, you could heal. We're like really in dire need, so maybe we'll give you that. I give you the Sun Ring. Oh, that's right. We have this this sharpened letter opener now as well. We're gonna need to do high damage here. So we'll double stack that. Give you this. Can you do any bleed skills from back there though? I don't think you can. What about, can we put Robert in the back row? Not Robert, Yachty in the back row? It's not ideal, but we can do that and then just have him with these other skills in case he gets moved. What about you? You could also go in the back row just fine. But we kind of want to use your melee skills, right? Like pick to the face and... Shadow Fade is also a melee skill. Lunge does a ton of damage. What do we want to replace for... Maybe replace Toxin Trickery with Pick to the Face and have you use that primarily? Have you there, you there. One more item. We want to give you... minus 20% stress or the resist. Maybe the minus stress just to counterbalance it. We're not going to be camping, but... I'll also give you the resists. Actually give you the resists. Alright, so I have no idea how this is going to go. It could be terrible, but we're going to try it. Take another shovel. Take a few torches. We will take one blood to start. And we'll take... Jeez, I mean, we might... You know what, though? We should actually take some extra bandages and antivenoms, because we're not going to have a healer. So I think that's probably a pretty good set. Let's try it. This could be rough. We might have to just bail out of this mission, but I think it's worth a shot. Eating bananas is a surefire way to get swarmed by mosquitoes. Okay. Thank you, Darkest Dungeon, for that little tidbit. And this, again, should be a pretty high damage party.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Pretty high dodge as well, I think. Nice. Yeah, that worked out. We can't hit that back row with you, unfortunately. Oh, you can't do... Oh, that's Noxious Blast. I forgot you have a different setup than our usual here. Pick to the face does hit that. I do kind of want to change the skill order of that, though.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Alright, let's change Sauce's skill order here. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And we only have to find the 3 reserves, so. Got some spiders here. Pretty low health. If we hit them, yep, they'll just die very, very quickly. Which works out quite well. Pick to the face should finish this off. Now I think Iati can't hit the front row from where he is. Oh wait, no, he could probably hit with the marking shot. I think he can hit anything. There's actually a locked chest, which is interesting. I guess there are some locked items here. Pretty uncommon, I suppose. A lot of combat already. Fortunately, they're easy combats, though. We're just kind of tearing through these. Not doing as much damage as I would have expected. You know what, though? How upgraded is she?
Seize this momentum.
Only at 2. Yeah, I suppose that's actually pretty reasonable. But it is accurate, which is really nice. What's the set bonus on that anyway? Oh, 3% crit. I would love to finish one of those sets. Alright, so this is one we would need a medicinal herb for. And this will be food, I believe. Yeah, which is good, because again, we don't have a healer, so if we can max out our health between every round, that's ideal. Did I give the sun ring to someone? I don't think I did. Oh, no, okay, yeah, I did. I guess we'll go up here. Oh, what's this one again? This one is... Is this shovel? I don't remember. It is, okay.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Alright, here's our first set of blood, which is nice. Only 3 there. Good dodge. Come on, give me some scouting. This should be a pretty high scouting group here. Nothing, huh? You're gonna make me go through this whole section, and it's a good thing we did, because there's another reserve.
A handsome reward.
Now, I don't know if there are more than necessary. I know there are 2 different types that look the same, but I don't know if there are more than you need. This one... Maybe it's like an anti-venom. Oh. Probably a bad idea. Yeah. Resisted the bleed, though. I think there's something else you can do with that other than the holy water. Got trap coming up here. I'll leave that to Yachty. Where is it? There it is. Sauce probably could have handled that as well. Another one. We'll have Sauce do this one. Because I think Yachty is at 0. Yeah. So this should go well. I mean, these are all level 2 heroes with, you know, essentially level 1 enemies. Yeah. So I did look it up, and all of these have a chance for you to open them normally, even if you don't have the proper item, but it's pretty low chance. It's like a 20% chance on most of them. Which I think is actually worse off than a lot of the regular curios. There we go. This might be our last reserve, so we could potentially just bail out whenever after this, which is good.
Another one falls.
And we'll probably keep going though, because this party is in good shape. We still have most of our supplies. Maybe be able to get some extra blood out of this mission. I'm actually gonna do throwing daggers here. Flashing daggers rather.
A faint hope blossoms.
And we should be able to finish off this mosquito pretty easily. Ooh, left it with 1 health, I think. Bummer. That's fine. Solomon has already got the curse, so someone's going to get hit by that attack. It's probably the best option. That's not good, though. We don't want too many dodges there.
Decimated.
Got another torch back.
Remind yourself that
Some food. Yeah, it's the last reserve. But we're going to keep going. Everybody's in really good shape. We have most of our supplies. It's a straight path to the end of the mission, so I think we should continue on here. See if we can pick up some more blood before we leave. Or some more heirlooms, or, I mean, really anything. Seems to always happen, doesn't it? That's unfortunate.
You must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
Little bit of a bummer. Does mean Solomon's definitely gonna have to rest after this, but not the worst thing in the world. Especially if we can bring home some more blood. Again, don't have... Ooh. What did that do? I actually don't know what that did, which is terrifying. Alright, that was just stress. Yeah, I don't know what that first one did. Maybe I just missed the prompt. I am going to feel kind of silly if there's literally nothing left in this mission. And we've just put in Solomon practically to the brink for no reason. We'll do this, yeah. Get some treasure here. Can only sell those for about 1,000 apiece. Actually going to use a torch there because we're almost to the end and we haven't really come up on anything to burn. Boy, there's really not going to be anything in the rest of this mission, is there? Oh well. Oh, there we go. Combat is fine by me. Probably going to see Solomon get afflicted here, would be my guess. But it should be manageable through the end of the mission.
Destroy them all. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
I almost don't even feel like opening this, but I will. Yeah, such a low chance. This is the last room, so would have been nice if I brought a lot more shovels, but we got another 8 blood. Everybody survived. We get some more money, some things to sell. Not bad. Got some decent amount of crests at least too. And Solomon is now level 3. Yeah, he's almost up there. Fear of Unholy is not so great.
I remember days when the sun shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
Seems like everything is okay. I actually didn't check the stagecoach last time. Really should have. But I think I'll clean up the party here and then we'll continue next time. We should be set to go for a little bit blood wine. Let's see what we got here. We got 16, yeah. So that'll last us at least for a couple of missions here. So we'll probably go back again into the courtyard and see if we can find the Baron. I think we have a party available for that. So we'll do that next time. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click like, helps a bunch, subscribe for more. I will see you soon.